here's a little snippet review of why I selected the my 2023 Suzuki SV650. So I love the engine note. I realize that there are other bikes out there that have a similar engine note. Case in point, R7 MT-07. It's a parallel twin 270-degree crank that gives a very similar exhaust note. The reason I selected this over that was the fact that this was more comfortable for me. But those are fantastic bikes. Like them both. They look great, perform great. Anyway, I had a cruiser in the past, and I love the way a V-twin performs. I love the low-down torque, and after researching this is one of the last V-twin sport bikes, I think, especially because I think the SV650 got phased out by the GXS 800, something like that. Went to a parallel twin setup, I think also a 270-degree crank, which is cool. That's awesome. But anyway, I like a V-twin. I like the bike, and I like the low down grunt that it has. I like it because even though it's a 650, it's not a leader bike, it's not a huge bike, but I have plenty of power in the low end. As you can see, even in 6th gear, I could go from cruising to 60, and I have the torque and passing power to get by anybody easy. I could drop a gear and fly past them, or easily just pass them just by rolling on the throttle. It's got a good power band. I like it. We talked to Harley guys and stuff. Somebody crossing the street, couldn't even see you, fool. We talked to a lot of cruiser guys too, and that's kind of how the Harleys are set up. You have a V-twin. They're meant for that low-end torque. And on a Harley, you notice people on Harleys don't really do the drop a gear disappear thing. No, you're cruising and you have your torque throughout your last gear. You get on the freeway, you get in your last gear, and you cruise in that, and you roll on in that, high speed, low speed, whatever you want. So kind of liked that performance for, you know, I can ride it kind of like a cruiser if I want to. I don't have to get those RPMs up and screaming to pass, which that's fine. I mean, if you want the higher RPMs, that's cool. Those are super awesome too. This is just a preference of mine. I've learned that I really like the torque and performance of a V-twin, and like the style of the naked bike. Dude, this guy is on my butt. Not anymore. See? No gear drop, no nothing. Just roll on the throttle and you're out, no matter what gear. So anyway, if you're looking at naked bikes, you're unsure, you haven't given the SV650 a thought, you should. Some people will say a beginner bike or a middle bike, not the biggest bike. It doesn't really matter. I think those terms are all relative.